I'm Alan Foy, I'm the Executive Director with Loudoun Soccer. I came here in September, took the position from North Carolina. Was in North Carolina for 2.5 years and is the Executive Director there of a much smaller program, but very successful. We won 2 national championships there during my tenure. We're very proud of that achievement, but look to move on and to something bigger and hopefully better. And very happy to be here, and we've had a wonderful 9 months so far.
It's a pretty major life decision to move your household to work for a youth soccer club. Why don't you talk about some of the compelling reasons you made such a decision?
It is, Chris. It is a big decision. We thought long and hard about it. Always felt good about it, even from the very first telephone call with President Tom Thomas. Always felt that it was had a lot of potential. The scope of the club is enormous, not just because of its size and the critical mass of having nearly 8,000 kids in our program, but really going further than that. And this project here at Bowland Park, our own project at Sickling Road, just over the hill, with our 2 full-size floodlit fields, is really important. Facilities are critical to the success of any program. So it's a program that has the scope to move on to the national level and be highly competitive at that level, and provide great experiences for kids and families in this game.
So now that you're here for 9 months, I'm sure you have long-term plans. In 5 years from now, how will you consider your tenure here a success?
I think the first thing is retention of our current membership and our coaches and our volunteers. Without that retention, we can't grow. We need to grow our membership because the county is growing naturally, and we need to grow our facilities to service those members. If you want to go a little bit further than that, it's really then on the travel program. Where are we on a competitive level? Where do we stack up now? Where will we stack up in 5 years' time? How many players are we putting into college? I would say on the college level, that's any player in our club, not just on the travel program. It's very important that these kids recognise that academics come first, and having a club that's all-encompassing and serves the community at every level is really a very big point for us. The travel side, the competitive side, is obviously very important as well, and we look forward to serving them and along with all the members and pushing them on to their own new experiences. And I think ultimately the ultimate measurement is, what do our members that graduate out of our program give back to soccer? Are they going to be a future board member, a future coach? Are they going to be one of these volunteers that are out here this evening just helping us out? Are they going to be a referee? Are they going to play pro? Are they just going to play street soccer and pick up? Are they going to teach their kids to love the game? That's it really, and that's what our mission statement is about, is teaching these kids a lifelong love of the game. So ultimately our success will be measured on what our graduating members give back to the game.
That whole development cycle, you can tell by your accent you're not from this country, but you've obviously been here for a long time. Where do you see the differences are between American player development and the youth system versus other parts of the world?
Well, I think one thing that we must remember with American soccer is we're an infant. We're very quick, I think, to measure ourselves against the rest of the world, Europe, South America being key standards. But we're so young. The MLS is 15 years old, and it's come so far as a spectator sport, in terms of its tempo, in terms of the level of play, in terms of the players now playing abroad at that level. I mean, when I was in the MLS 15 years ago, we weren't there. It was not classed as a highly competitive league, but it really has grown, and it's grown incredibly quickly. And I think we need to congratulate ourselves before we compare ourselves against the rest of the world. We have got a long way to go. We need to decide who we're going to be when we grow up. And I don't think we've figured that out yet, but I think we're getting there really quick. The models that's coming in, Claudio Reyna's work, I'm sure will bear a great deal of fruition, and we're excited about that, and the Federation taking leadership. So there are many models out there. There are many ways to do this. and America's moving forward, and I'm proud to be a part of that.